portion of today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. I'm going to ask you a question, and you try to answer it quickly and honestly. If you were someone else, would you befriend yourself? Imagine that you're a completely different person and you don't know your present self. Then, at a party, on the street, at some social event, would you like to come up and make an acquaintance with yourself? Would you like to make friends with yourself, give yourself a gift, support yourself in the time of need, go for a walk in the park, share dreams, trust entirely? Would you? I know it's a hard question to answer, especially if you take it seriously, without any illusions, without double thinking. After all, we are our own harshest critics, and better than anyone else, we know the best sides and the most challenging sides of our personality. Imagine how many things would change for the better if we could rely on ourselves, if we could cherish ourselves as our best friend. For many of us, making friends is a pretty challenging thing in itself, and especially if you are someone like me, you maybe have one or two real friends, the people that you can call your real friends, or you don't have friends at all. And it becomes especially difficult after midlife because we are not eager to invest a lot of emotionally and mentally in connections with other people, and we are more critical and we get easily disappointed. There is so much to say about friendships with other people, but today here I want to talk about making friends with your own self. I'm going to offer you a system based on 3 words, 3 nouns that form a foundation of friendship with yourself. We've heard so many things about the importance of love, but sometimes love is not all you need. Respect your needs and desires. Allow yourself to live without constantly looking around. You have the right to say no to people and things that you don't want in your life anymore. You cannot imagine how many times I was called selfish, rude, and harsh just because I easily part with people and things, without any regrets and attempts to reunite. Respecting yourself is about understanding what you deserve and what you don't. And I truly believe that none of us deserves to be in a toxic relationship or to be bullied or humiliated. That's why being your own best friend is about the ability to stand up for yourself and to protect yourself. Respect is also about holding yourself accountable. It's the foundation of friendship. Remind yourself of your own goals, desires, and values. If you don't do that, who would then? Respect your body just as you respect your mind and your heart. And it's not about body positivity or body neutrality. It's about attentive and caring maintenance. I'm sorry for this technical term, but I cannot think of a better word. This involves everything. Nutrition, exercise, sleep, even clothing, all those aspects. And also, one more important pillar of respect is the absence of self-comparison. And I'm still struggling with this. We all know that it's absolutely useless to compare ourselves to anyone else, but we still do that. But this is where thinking of ourselves as our own best friend will be very helpful, because we cannot compare our best friend to anyone else, just as we cannot compare a cloud to a flower or a pear to an elephant, because it makes no sense at all. Challenge your decisions. Sometimes a compromise is not the best option because it makes you settle with less. And try to see where compromises can be replaced with an actual collaboration. And by collaboration, I mean cases when you can settle with more, it's just you find a better variant, not a compromise. For everyone, these cases can be different, and just to figure out what to do, just ask yourself whether you are making yourself settle with less or you can do it with more, and what is the path to that intention. Now I'm going to say something that might seem pretty controversial, but I invite you to approach this with an open mind. Challenge your own thoughts and don't believe everything that you think. Sometimes when we are overwhelmed and stressed, our mind can become a ball of frustrating thoughts that are not necessarily grounded and reasonable. It's always good to step back and ask yourself whether you really believe that what you think about yourself or as this very given situation is true, and then really listen to your answers, because this is what your best friend would do, right? To become a good friend to yourself, break free from stereotypes, shouldas, and limiting beliefs. There is neither life nor curiosity in a stiff and rigid matter. We often think that we don't deserve more, that we don't deserve our wildest dreams, that we are average and mediocre. And again, here, thinking of ourselves as our own best friend can change a lot. Because when we make friends with someone, it means that that someone is very special to you. Treating yourself as your best friend brings more honesty, attention, and caring support whenever you need it. I remember quite many situations in my life, very harsh situations, when my heart was breaking and there was no one near me, just me and myself. And the simple act of hugging yourself can change a lot. It can bring you a lot of comfort and the so much needed care. Freedom from dependence on other people doesn't mean that we should all live in isolation. It's about self-sufficiency, integrity, and self-fulfillment. I think I would never be able to change my life drastically many times if I was not trusting myself and if I didn't want to break away and to be free. And here I want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this channel. If you don't already know, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of different classes on lots of various topics. If you're interested in anything, there's probably a class about it on Skillshare. I use it for developing personal skills such as crafting, style, cooking, and also the ones that help me develop my creative career, videography, editing, photography, design, and lots of motivational classes for artists. They are a treasure. I've recently completed a class, Mindful Growth, Learn a Transformational Approach to a Fulfilling Creative Life by Mimi Chow. A lawyer in the past and a famous illustrator now, she shares inspiring insights of following one's passion in a mindful way. You can discover exciting opportunities through new skills and explore promising career options right now for free. The first 1,000 people to use my link will get 1 month of free trial. And if you don't like it, you can quit within the trial month and you won't be charged anything. Here's one good constant thing that is not going to change. We are stuck with ourselves. People will come and go, other friendships will be born and lost, careers will be changed, homes will be switched, but we are going to stay with ourselves no matter what. So why not making the most of this fact? Why not opening up? Why not investing emotionally and mentally? Why not supporting ourselves in the most caring way like our best friend would do? Why not being our friend, the only friend that we really need? This is it for today. Thank you so much for watching and being here, dear friends. Feel free to share in the comments whether you are your own friend or not and what keeps you from becoming one. Let's share. And for now, be safe and keep your heart open, and I will see you soon. Пока-пока.